one of my favorite people in the world, really in Jackson, in the studio this morning. You are a wizard of words. That's what I tell you all the time. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited.
I see. And now, tell me how you got to the point where you found out you could write poetry in the first place and convey the emotions that you do.
Well, poetry for me has always been the form of self-expression. When you grow up in a house full of siblings and black and poor in the 80s, you gotta find a way to find your own voice. So being able to go off by myself and write has always been my way for communicating. And then when I went to school, I found out, oh, you can write poems and they can have structure. And at the same time, I was learning about writers like Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou. So it all just worked out for me.
And I'm really embarrassed to admit that one of the first times I ever saw you was at the Medgar and Murray Evers event. And then I saw you at the workout room that Rita Brent does.
Yes.
So can you tell me what it's like for folks when you hear them say, I've never heard you before, but once I got you, I'm stuck.
It's a blessing because I recognize that it's a gift. And I just use my gift to spread love, and it's the way that I serve. So it doesn't really matter to me when people meet me in their journey. I'm always on my journey, and so just come along for the ride, and it's all good. But the later in my journey it's become, I think it's a good space for people to find me in because I've grown and matured, and I'm way more intense than I used to be. So meeting me now is different from meeting me then, but also if you followed me, I hope that you're proud because it's been a wild ride.
Yes, I'm so excited to just move out of the way and let you do your thing. So without any further ado, the great Amanda, give me that coat.
Thank you.
Amanda Furdge.
I write for the spirits of teens that watch classmates fall like leaves from trees during its autumn that a city like Chicago won't have. I write because I've always sucked at math, but I know my pen plus my pad equals why I write. I write for the hypes that rain dance and hustle socks, watches, and toothpaste. I write for brown skin with mace in their faces. I write when I'm afraid and when I'm hurt. I write for backwoods and back roads paved in dirt. I write for my granddaddy's shirt. Torn and tattered during a fight for freedom, I write to free ghosts with my pen. Because when I open my mouth to speak in their presence, sometimes no words will come, but I can write and hum Negro spirituals like the ancestors hold shotguns to my neck. I write for my respect. I write because I don't take no stuff and I ain't scared of nothing neither. I write because I ain't come in this world to be no slave and I won't stay one either. I write for Harriet, Martin, Malcolm, and Gandhi. I write for victims of hurricanes, tornadoes, and tsunamis. I write for the little girl I was standing on the porch during Hurricane Katrina. I write for the woman I see in the mirror. I write because as long as we breed believers, I'ma fight for their rights to hustle or own barbershops. I write because sometimes when I type, my printer runs out of toner. I write to see books pulled from shelves. I write for the times when my grandmother wasn't allowed to dress herself, let alone pick up a pen and write, so I do, now and forever. And everything I write ain't clever. Everything I write ain't cute or funny or worth saying, but I write to claim my spot in literary history. Right here is where I'm staying. I write to be faithful and obedient to my creator. I write now and I write later. I write.
Golly.
All right.
You know what? Let me put a coat on them like these.
okay.
Brown. Thank you so much for joining us. You are incredible.
Thank you. You are incredible. I am so inspired by you. I am so proud of you. You represent so many amazing things, and I pray for you every day.
Thank you.
So I love you.
Don't do this. You're gonna make me cry.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
All right. Well, the question of the day, I have to ask you because your words are sweet. So is it sweet for you, salty, or savory that you prefer the most?
I like and I can't pick all three.
You can if you want to.
I like all three.
And that's your business.
All three.
All right, you still have time to vote right now. And also, if you want to contact Amanda,
Yes.
look, we're going to put that on the screen because she's phenomenal.
Thank
you
you
really,
so
really
much.
are.